we are seeing these tails, coming out. So it's totally different if you look at it, if you compare them together. And then after Naji, we will be having, where are the alphabets? Okay, after Naji, there come the Dawenbu. Dawenbu is 0 first. Okay, I always talk this 0, but it's O. Because if you write 0, 0 is supposed to be something like this. So this is O exactly. And then follow up with another round shape, but it stops in the half. You see, in the middle. So it doesn't go and touch. If it's go and touch, then it becomes Tazin 2, which is another alphabet, the follow-up alphabet. So that is Tazin 2. Tazin 2, they're going to touch each other. But this stop at the half. So this is Dawenbu, this is Tazin 2. And then we're going to look at Dadui. Dadui is exactly as number 3 in English. So that is Dadui. Dadui, usually they have to be same size for both. So they have to be exactly the same size. But it can also take up the whole character box. So what I'm trying to say, this is a character box. So it has to be fixed inside it. So something like this probably be best. So that is Dadui. I think it's getting too far away for you. Dadui, and then Dauchai. Dauchai is exactly as O start. And then we add the small part inside. So that is Dauchai. Dauchai will basically mean, we're going to add up underneath. So, but at the bottom, we're going to add up. So that is basically mean Dauchai. And then Nange. Nange is a small version of not, but usually we start from the middle of the box. So that is Nange. We start in the middle. And then the second part, the second curve should be bigger than the upper part. So this is small part and then the big part. And then we're going to draw a straight line from the middle straight down to this line, because this is where it is our our warning line. After Nange, we have this Bazao. Bazao is also very simple. It just C having to look up to the sky. So this is Bazao. After Bazao, there is Pauto. Pauto is also same as Bazao. We're going to write Bazao first, and then little curve to the right, on the right side. So that is Pauto. And then the Balachai. Balachai is also exactly same as Bazao, but we're going to have curve on the upper part. So that is Patachai. Patachai is the meaning is already explaining that we're gonna make a curve on the upper part in Burmese. So, and then the Bagon. Bagon is we're gonna write C to the left and then follow up round at the back. So that is Bagon. And then Ma. Ma is basically same as Bazao, but we're gonna have this curve in the circle beneath. So that is Ma. And then we have this Yaplet. Well, I'm gonna write very far because it is out of focus. So I will be doing another 4 lines so that you can see things in focus. And Ma, and then we have Yaplet. So Yaplet is same as Bazao. And then we will step from the right and joining this, or according to the rules, since you have to step from the left, so you can also step from here. So Yaplet. So that is Yaplet. And if we write it in things very quick, we're gonna write something like that. It looks like W, but people can read it as long as it looks like Yaplet, it's Yaplet. And then the Yagao. Yagao is something, there's a little curve, and then so something like that. So as you can see that Yagao also take 1.5 space. So if you write it within one character box, I don't think it's possible because it's going to be very small. So yaga also take 1.5 space. 1 box and a half. So that is yaga. And then after yaga we have this la. La is also taking up 2 space. So something like that. But you know that is exactly the same as the gange. But we're supposed to continue it, not stopping it. So la is something like this. So that is exactly la. Then they call it lange. It's a small version of la. But after all, they will change the pronunciation. Okay, I'm not going to talk about that. It's going to confuse you. So let's going to write another one. La, wa. So wa is, well, exactly same as o. And then ta. Ta is C having turned to the left. Follow up from the half. And then joining the rest. And okay, the rules state that from the left, so you can do it this way either. And then ha. Ha is something like that. And then from the left to the right and then to the bottom, but stop in the middle. So that is ha. So heart is something like that. And can you do it this way? Well, I don't think so, because heart has to appear this particular tails, you know, just like a bar. And then naji. Now we have this la, whereby this is la, and this sounds like la ji, but it's not la. It's pronounced as naji, you know, and they also look different. That's why they call it la nge. And then I don't know. This is naji. So naji is something like this. This naji, and if you see it, naji and this, you know, not tatalinjade, is very confusing sometimes. Even the Burmese make mistake. I do make mistake all the time, and I still don't know how to differentiate them. But don't worry, things gonna be fine because we rarely use them. But if you come across, you're probably gonna need a character map or something. I think only the monks know very well because they used to write Pali all the time. But we ordinary Burmese do not write Pali all the time. So, and then we're gonna write the final character, which is art. Art is exactly as dadri. You know, if you can remember, dadri is there. And then my dadri looks a bit different because they have to equal each other. So something like this should be number 3. All right, and then joining with another one. So that is art, but this looks like an Indian version. But all right, something should be right. So something like this. So that is art. So it should always start from where you know join. It should always start from the joint. So that is art. All right. So that's all we have. So that's all the alphabets we have in Burmese, and I will teach you next the numeric, the numbering system in Burmese. And thank you very much, and I hope you will learn something from this. So do enjoy the channel and make sure you subscribe it. Alright, thank you. Bye. ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်